Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're ready for more crab. It's going to be a meaty one. We're going to try to mop up Meat Lord and some other minor outlying factions today. So, yeah, it's Kenshi. It is crabs. It is a good time. Thanks for being here, everybody. Ada, congrats on the first redeem today. Hello to you and Fru and Maiko and Todd. Hope you're all doing well. Should be a chill one today, as it is many times. So I appreciate you hanging out and sharing that energy with me. Let's go ahead and get started. Space Monkey, welcome in. Good to see you. I spent all of the afternoon editing again. So we're getting closer. We're getting closer. It's probably still a couple of days before I can get the Fogman video out, and it's looking like it's going to be multiple hours. So if y'all need anything to listen to while you sleep or like game or whatever, I got you. Because that's about the only audience a video that long gets. All right, let's go ahead and get it pulled up. Running off to work? Have a good one, Space Monkey. You're playing Kenshi right now, too. Hey, welcome in. Good to have you. It is a good game. Get the vertical stream started. All right, and we continue. We should be in drag. And I caved. I looked into it. I found out where Meat Lord was, and we came so close. So we're gonna go back by and mop up Meat Lord, and then I'm thinking maybe like the Heroes League or something. We're gonna start trying to clean up these minor factions and slowly increase the strength of our enemies so that we can build up our crab stats. Might even end up tussling with a Holy Nation patrol, who knows? Well, it's easier to see the cannibals in the daytime, that's for sure. It's been nice and chill, been pretty quiet these past few streams. I've just been locked in with personal projects, trying to get more productive on the weekends. Hey, I am absolutely happy that you choose to join us for that, and I hope your personal projects go well. I say it often, but if being here brings you joy and you have never typed in my chat, you are still welcome and appreciated. That's something I see a lot of on the YouTube side as well. Twitch is very... people say that lurkers are the backbone of Twitch, and it is true. But Twitch is very engagement heavy compared to YouTube. You can have a lot of people watching on YouTube and very few interacting, and that's totally fine and chill with me. I was wondering who the footsteps were that we were hearing. It's our buddies, the Fogmen. Do we have here? Lost drone. I wonder if you can recruit lost drones in the base game. I know we can with recruit prisoners. Who's this? Oh, cannibals. I guess I've just never really seen them in this part of Vane. I love when we get into battle and then we just see the message that the squad has been wiped out. You know, I never thought about it, but I suppose that the game puts the enemies in a squad just like you have your own people in a squad. And that's how it determines when they're wiped out. Thought my new extinction run was a separate one. It is, but there's also only so many things to do in Kenshi. Like, there's a lot of things to do in Kenshi, but also, you know, once you've played it for a while, a lot of the goals kind of boil down to the same thing. Are we on food, by the way? Do we need to attack this group of bulls? Wow, bulls are no joke. Limoli, this is live. Finished your first time campaign yesterday and started watching Crab's Run on playlist, then saw last episode is live. Hey, good to have you. Yeah, I've seen your comments on the first playthrough. Great to have you. We've got a couple more playlists too. So if you get all caught up on Crab content, we also have Fogman, which I'm making a video on, and we have Solo Hardcore Rock Bottom. Yeah, I didn't expect these bulls to do so much damage. Love watching a new person experience Kenshi and all its wonders. There's really no other game like it. I'm really glad I stuck to my guns about how I wanted to play Kenshi the first time around. Okay, everybody's back up. Oh, it's Holy Nation. They've stricken when we were weakest. Luckily, our training has prepared us for this. I like how there was so much meat here that the hungry bandits just took it and ignored us. When you really get to know Kenshi, you realize you could cheese entire systems, but it's all about self-imposed rules in your own story you want to create. Exactly. That's what I tell people all the time when they ask me for advice on getting started playing the game, is like, don't look at guides, because once you figure out the meta and how to power level and stuff, you'll never want to play the game any other way. I mean, even I do it now. That's why my playthroughs are shorter. But it is all about either the challenge or the roleplay. I feel like you have to have one or the other to keep it fun. Or both. Both is good. Crab cake is missing. Oh, you didn't get to that part yet, did you? Oops, spoiled. Okay, they should be able to heal up while we walk on the road. Hey, Common Rider, welcome in. Good to see you. There is a holy military base up here. That might be the one that I was thinking of. That's kind of small and seems vulnerable to attack. Crab cake is visiting family in California. Now, the only thing I really worry about with this base is if there are turrets. That would be a bad thing. Okay, well, we have a Holy Nation patrol right here. By one High Paladin. Honestly, I think it's really good that they're getting this XP because they're fighting enemies that have high attack and defense, so their attack is going to go up more. Be honest, if you do a run with 15 plus characters, you don't really want to level all of them the legit way. First few, sure, but after it becomes tedious. And I do a thing where I tend to want to get my character's toughness leveled early in the game. Because I don't want to get, since I do still play hardcore, I don't want to get like 30 hours into raising up a character and have them die. So once you know how to do the leveling, you definitely are more tempted to do it. This is the little base I was thinking of. It might have just been one guard. Wow, and they killed him on the spot. Oh, look, 2 guards. Nothing like trying to find the biggest starving bandit horde and keep getting up over and over. Oh yeah, you can level your toughness in like 45 minutes doing that. Rip night shift. Average second shift experience, let's be honest. Hey, Toady, what's up? Good to see you. Right now having an epic fight with the Holy Nation as well. Good, good. You were called for this. Oh, that's a big squad. The Holy Nation are now hostile towards me. I always find that funny since I'm playing a skeleton and they kind of like already were. AFK, but listening in. Good to have you. Oh, they got reinforcements. That did not last long. I guess none of them carry, like, ration packs or anything, right? Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Let's see you get up and be tough now. Oh. Oh, you're in critical condition. Okay. I misunderstood. It's funny that they were patrolling so close to a lost base. Oh, this is the one that's usually got Fogman in it. What happened? Did I run into any of the more hidden bosses in other runs? So, you know, in the first run, I mean, I beat King, Catlon, Dust Bandit, or Dust Boss, Sabers, Mega Crab, King Gorillo, Elder Gorillo, Mega Raptor. I didn't fight Tin Fist or anything. So I don't know. I believe it or not, while I'm in Discords and subreddits and stuff, and I watch streams now, I haven't gone looking to see if I've run into everything that's in the game yet. So I guess it's possible that there are bosses that I don't know about. Okay, we're gonna travel this way. Means we got a bit of walking to do. That's just what we'll do. Hey, Krusty, what's up? How's it going? Krusty, what were you streaming today? Let's find out. Thank you, Micah. You're doing, Europa Universalis. Very cool. I have yet to get into those series. It feels like something I would enjoy, but also might take over my life. But hey, feel free to tell us a little bit about you. I know you like RPGs. I know you like strategy games and some puzzle games and things like that. But anything that you want to share, feel free to. Welcome on in, Raiders. If you don't know me, I'm Ad Noctum, variety streamer and video maker, Twitch and YouTube. Hermit, what are you doing? Every Saturday and Sunday, we play Kenshi, and today we are on the Crabmaster run, a hardcore no reloads run where we, as a pacifist skeleton, try to raise an army of crabs to destroy all the factions in the world. Welcome on in. Also, Krusty, I know it's like late or early or however you classify the time currently with your current schedule. So if you need to get out of here, no worries whatsoever. So somebody was asking, I did fight the fishman. I fought the alpha fishman. And if by big crimper you mean king of the Southern Hive, I killed that one as well. 5 has been out since less than a month, so while it's a great time to get into it at the ground level now, it does still need and get a lot of bug fixing and rebalancing. Gotcha. Well, it's not like I've ever played a game that's broken, unbalanced, janky, or runs on the wish of a small child. Anything else on the schedule for you, Krusty? And Kitty, welcome in. Good to see you. Not really. EU5 is your main game at the moment. Awesome. Hey, King, good to see you. I'm curious where this story is going, but you may cautiously proceed. Yeah, so we are on our way to kill Meat Lord, the leader of the cannibals. So if that sounds like your thing, feel free to stick around for that. I'm sure it's going to go swimmingly, which I'm going to pretend was a crab pun because crabs swim. I know a lot about animals and marine science and the earth in general. So, you know, don't be intimidated, though. One mod that you've added in your games is Mech Leviathan Boss. I'll have to play around with that sometime. But the way that I do it, I would have to come up with like a challenge or a story behind it or something. Maybe I'll find out like all of the mech animal bosses and it'll be a run to have to kill all of them or something. Surely there are mechanical beak thing mods out there. And Michael, thank you for getting those shouts out to Krusty, who is a longtime friend of the channel. Just got done watching another YouTuber's Kenshi video. I'm glad that Kenshi has like a culture around it. That there's still creators. Just dying laughing because now you understand. Oh, I forget the name, but I know the series that you're talking about. Somebody's being attacked. Cannibals, it's cannibals. What do you want with a crab, silly cannibals? That's not your prey. Okay, we gotta make our way up to Darkfinger. So I'm actually heading slightly the wrong way. And we head up the northeast coast of Darkfinger. If I had to guess, we'll be light on streams this week as I try to finish making YouTube videos. They're just taking a lot of my time, and I'd like to get through them before I record more streams that also will become videos. But we'll see. Saturday, Sunday, Kenshi, those are for sure, unless some family stuff comes up. There's a lot of goats. I wonder how many goats you would need to beat the game. It's definitely mods for mech animals. You use 4 or 5 of them. But this specific one adds 3 different mech leviathans that are a bit OP. You get trophies for killing each one. They don't respawn on death. This honestly sounds like a great idea for a playthrough. I also saw somebody on the Reddit talking about how they play with mods that make it like super dark at night and removes the map, so you have to navigate by landmarks. And I want to say also adds mist ghouls, so like a horror mod playthrough. That sounds fun. I think there's a lot you can do with this game once you start incorporating the mods. Okay, so we want to travel kind of up the northeast coast. And honestly, I think part of the reason we missed this before is the navigation here is really rough with the crabs. Do you know you could ally beak things? I know you can through kind of an exploit with no face. Hey, welcome in. Looks like Brayley. Good to have you. And Lucas, welcome in. I believe I have seen you around here before. We're just going to pay a visit to Meat Lord. Boy, Mittens is strong, yeah. Yeah, we pumped the Fogman training. The others are no joke, but Mittens is definitely the most valuable crustacean at this point in time. Who's all this? Scrawny cannibals and nomads. The nomads got it. They clear. Yeah, honestly, I could just stay in a corner fighting Fogmen until the other crabs are as strong, but even I... like, I can lock in and focus, but even I get bored of doing that eventually, so we're trying to train them through adventure and travel now instead of that. We got them to a point where they're pretty survivable. Oh, we still got a ways to go. And Hermit's got 75 natural defense, and that's with no cheesing at all. That's just Hermit being on block since the beginning of the game and blocking enemies while wearing heavy armor while the crabs are unconscious. So let's check this way. Am I using cannibals for training? A little bit. We're starting to go against the minor factions now, so we're going against Meat Lord. It's because it understands. I'm glad that video left an impression on you. Meat Lord, Meat Lord. What are they feeding you? Okay, we discovered a village. I bet this is the one we're looking for. Bet Reavers would be good training dummies. There's a lot of them, too. We did some fighting with Reavers. I don't think you got to that point in the playlist, but when we went to Green Beach to pick up some more crabs, we definitely fought some Reavers. And Mittens holds his own against the Reavers. It's something to watch. That one cannibal had higher perception than all the others. Came running before anybody else. There he is. You know, you would think you would be able to turn in the bounty at the cannibal hunters. How about Screaming Bandits? So I have been fighting them. They're not my preferred training for a lot of reasons. Their stats are relatively low, but their weapons do a pretty good amount of damage to the crabs. So they just... You don't get all that much benefit from fighting them. Just seeing those crabs look scary as fuck. I know, can you imagine this chasing you down? Alright, come on back home. I mean, I guess we should grab Meat Lord. Just on the chance that we get to turn in the bounty somewhere. Hermit's not real friendly with human civilizations, but I don't know, the money might come in handy. Of course, you have nothing on you. A bunch of meat. And a bunch of meat. So, you know, let's make sure the crabs are all fed and stuff. Nothing but the highest quality meat for my crabs. Straight from the Meat Lord. Oh, they're gonna register differently because they're stolen, aren't they? Yeah. We'll keep them around for now. We can feed them a stack at a time. Oh, I'd say they handled that pretty well. So, while we're in the area, we have killed... We've killed the Grand Wizard. We've killed Meat Lord. I guess from here we could go to... the Sand Ninjas. And the United Heroes. Oh, you know what? Fort Simeon is here. We could take out Fort Simeon on the way. I'll always want to go a different way. Hey, thanks for lurking. Hope you're doing well. The crabs just love the water. They love to go over and walk along the water. Want groups to stick together, you always send everyone to follow a certain character. Way if one gets stuck pathfinding, they all do and aren't stuck at different parts of the map. Honestly, makes sense. Let's try this out. However, I think Hermit might be faster than them. Or maybe they do stick together. Oh no, Hermit's actually slower than them right now. We may have to keep an eye on it as far as speed goes. What's Mittens doing? Oh. I've created a perpetual motion machine. Do you know why this is happening? Anybody got any guesses why this is happening? Well, I've created an infinite strength training loop for Hermit. Are they pushing Hermit around? No. So my theory, I believe Hermit is trying to reach the front one to give first aid. But because they're in formation and because the crab is faster than Hermit, the crab is staying ahead of Hermit in formation. So it's like that meme where you put an iron plate on the front of a cart and then you hold a magnet out in front of it, and the joke is that the magnet pulls the cart along and you get free perpetual energy. That's what we're doing here with crabs. For characters with combat levels in the 50s, where would be a good place to go train? At that level, you might want to look into how stronger opponent logic works, and you might want to lower your character's effective combat stats with armor and weapons so that you're gaining XP from stronger opponent logic more. Otherwise, the only ones who really come close to that level, I think, are paladins, or high paladins, inquisitors, samurai, gate guards, the Southern Hive. Southern Hive, I think, is in the 40s or 50s. Okay, we got everybody bandaged up. Say Leviathan Coast to beat Beak Things if you're brave enough. I'm not sure that Beak Things actually give, like, amazing returns because they have relatively low stats. They'll also chew through multiple characters easily because of AoEs. For single characters, maybe a little better. But when you have multiple characters fighting a Beak Thing, the Beak Thing can use an AoE attack that the characters can't block. So you end up just taking a lot of damage over nothing. Can always get a Leviathan in bed and have a nice training dummy. I mean, yeah, if you're wanting to cheese it, there's a lot of strategies. There's one that involves, particularly as a skeleton, getting a bunch of people mad and then jumping in a skeleton repair bed and just letting them beat on you while the bed repairs you. You know, there's a lot of ways you can kind of cheese it, but I'm assuming the question was looking for a slightly more organic experience. What would one use to play fetch with a crab? Probably a thin fish. Well, I guess if you wanted them to swallow the fetch. Does my presence anger you? Boss Simeon of the Rebel Farmers. Prince Heads. That's a good one. What if I were to take your special holy flame? Can't pick that up. How else can I anger them in a pacifist manner? How about I pick your secure wooden chest? What is this? I'm not even sneaking right now. I don't know, these people seem highly tolerant. They just don't really care that I'm in here, like, picking their locks. Just let me see some cats in one of these and see if you all are so tolerant of that. There we go, got caught stealing. Crabs, protect your master. For bone dogs, did you know you can actually play fetch with them? Forget how it's called in Kenshi when they do it. I know they play limbs, where they go around and they pick up loose limbs. I don't know how you, like, actively engage in that with them other than drop limbs and leave them laying around. Okay, so crossbows are an issue. So, Hermit, even on block, Hermit can go and attack the enemy, and that'll cause them to put away their ranged weapon, and then the crabs can attack them. Kenshi, nice. Crabmaster challenge, yes. So this is Hermit. Hermit wants to see humans wiped out and replaced with crabs, but not do any fighting of his own. So Hermit stays on block the whole time, and we are raising crabs to fight for us and wipe out the factions around Kenshi. And also hardcore, so we don't load prior saves and things like that under normal circumstances. Welcome in. Found regular view. Yes. So for right now on YouTube, vertical and horizontal streams are two separate streams. Coming soon, they will combine them into one. But for right now, if you want to do both, you have to have two separate streams. So if you're on the one that doesn't match your preference, you can find the other on my channel. Spoons, what's up? All things must become crab. Exactly. Isn't there a whole crab fanatic recruitable character in Crabtown? Yeah, Lumi. I've actually never recruited her. We're doing our own thing this time, but I did think about that. So what I need to see is Simeon. I need to see Simeon dead. Maybe here on the front steps. Boss Simeon. Okay, Simeon is critical. Oh, an Edge Type 2 horse chopper and a doll. An old child's toy, battered and worn beyond its prime. Wow, the environmental storytelling. Men of Dirt. Oh, we get a reward diary. An old diary. Many of the pages have been torn out. Eviction day. How could I ever compete with the prices of free labor? Me baby girl's hungry, me lady's saying mad things, and desperation has me at a loss. We're too gaunt for the Empire's tastes now. It's out to the sands for us by morning. Numerous pages are missing between entries. Morning passed. I came across a caravan, feasted on by skimmers. Luck to me this day. I'll have enough materials and enough supplies to get me through the season. If only luck could have stretched a little earlier. Day of prosperity. I've taken them as my own children, the outcasts of the Empire. I won't see any others suffer the fate I've suffered. I'll not forgive the lady for what she done, but I'll learn from it. Make sure irreversible mistakes don't happen again. We live from the plump nobles who took from us. We shelter from our own walls, away from the eyes of the Leviathan. I'll protect these children no matter what it takes. Well, I guess not everybody's story gets a happy ending. Okay, yeah, I think having the crabs stay close is not working out very well. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them in here that just aren't bothered by me. Simeon gonna get back up. Simeon is definitely dying. There we go, got caught stealing. Wow, why are they so aggro when you run into them in the wild? But you can walk into their home while they sleep and take stuff out of their pockets and they won't attack you. Wait. No. Got a full inventory. I can't even steal to make them mad. You know what? Nothing in the rules says the crabs can't attack. Hermit will have to be in there to see, though. They're gracious to guests, apparently. Where do you think you're going? This is valuable training for my crabs, you see. I think Snips got too aggro and got stuck behind the cages, and now I have to drop Meat Lord to pick Snips up. Meat Lord's playing dead, huh? That Bone Dog wander by? Yep. But Simeon, you dead yet? Simeon's dead. Okay. I wonder how this changes the world. Probably not my responsibility to worry about that. Okay, with Fort Simeon done... I don't think there's any factions proper in this area that have, like, leaders. I think Bastion is the next. At the end, we should essentially only be friendly with crab raiders. Oh, you know who's going to be a tough fight? Are tech hunters. Tech hunters are going to be real tough. We'll probably need to acquire more crabs. Perhaps even the mega crab before that encounter. Lumi likes crabs, indeed. And Miyu hates spiders. I could attack Tengu's vault. I could. I think we could use some more training before Tengu's vault. That's why I'm starting with, like, the more minor outlying factions. Okay, yeah, I'll cuddle up around that rock. That's what I wanted. Oh, and the Flotsam ninjas are in the area, too. I think they could be kind of tough. I think they're not very well armored, but they might have a high damage output. What are you sighing at? Okay, so we can't fit in there. There are crossbow people. Not turrets, I think. Wow, they have a lot of crossbows. Okay, this ought to be interesting. I think what we do... Holy Nation is going to get delimbed. Yeah, they do on the regular. I think we sneak. And stealth KO. Wait, I'm hearing turrets firing. Oh! Okay, that's an issue. Can I get there as Hermit? Come off, sneak. Oh, they're not, like, actually attacking us. Cannibal hunters are now hostile towards me. Okay, gotta heal up. What is happening? Am I stuck? I think I'm stuck. Okay, if I legitimately can't move, this might get a reload. Random hobo spawns eat a downed crab yet? Yes! Early in the run. That's what, at least 2 reloads because of pathing? No, I ended up not taking the reload earlier in the run. But yeah, Hermit's just completely stuck. All right, where is the most recent autosave? Let's see. Can save and load reset squad position. Oh, I didn't think about that. Where would that put my squad position if I did that? It might be too late now. I'm going to do the honorable thing and attack again because it feels like too much of a cop-out if I don't do that. But like, I'm not going to walk back my decision to attack. How do we want to do this? There's a lot of crossbow people here. Oh, okay. We got Twitch ads. So, everybody, hold that thought. Hold your breath. We'll be back in about 3 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick restroom break while the ads roll on Twitch, and then I'll be back. Thanks for hanging in there, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. I appreciate you, and we'll do the battle when nobody's going to be seeing ads. No, you know what? We're gonna run up his heating bills while we're in here. Flush the toilet a bunch, too. Guy will never understand why his utilities are so high after today. You can probably tell from my death counter. Frost is no joke either. I can't believe I actually survived a hit. Hey guys, welcome back to Frost. Sure. What? Okay. Now that's how you pull up to a funeral. I think I found the anomaly. Okay. Get out of that room. You didn't pay for that room. You don't have a key card. Some of the games you've been playing, I'm just asking how you doing. Stunt jump. No, no. Okay, I'm back. And the good news is I might have a plan. So, to recreate what happened, we went in here and we tried to steal from a barrel. Now, let me try something real quick. We can put the crabs inside. Okay. Can the crabs walk inside on their own? They cannot. Okay. All right. We're making a save here because we're committing to this attack. But just in case something happens with the pathing and environment and everything again. Ooh, let's get Hermit. We pick up Krusty and go inside. Okay, how's everybody doing? There's so many of them. It's because we have the squad populations turned way up, but there's so many of them. What? How's Mittens being taken out? Oh, they're throwing them outside. And us too. Wait, can we put everybody on passive and sneak? What happens? Hey, what's up, Boogie? Good to see you. They keep going unconscious even though I'm pretty sure they're not being hit. Okay, that time it was definitely hit. Now, why did Hermit just go unconscious? Okay, Krusty's in a bad spot. Outnumbered auto feint is a thing. You know, I always thought that was a bug. It's to trigger play dead. Yeah, I always thought that was just something that happened accidentally. Okay, maybe we can make a retreat. little worried about Santa Claus. We may have to run back in and get Santa Claus. Okay, Hermit's gonna play dead and patch back up. Okay, we've got a couple recovery comas going around. I think they've gained some levels from this if they survive. Okay, let's see. Can we grab Santa Claus? How are they taking so much damage? Are they shooting each other? I think they're shooting each other. Yep. They are indeed shooting each other. Mittens, you really didn't need to do that. I like how basically nobody got away without a limb in the negatives. I wonder if we managed to kill any. Nice to see the other team struggle with friendly fire for once. Okay, we're recovering. That fight was scary, wasn't it? It got the blood pumping. So we learned that turrets and crossbows are kind of terrifying regardless of stats and armor. It's like a war movie. Hermit running away under fire. Okay, Hermit's goal now is to stay alive while the crabs recover. These recovery comas are gonna take forever. Wow, what are these dogs made out of? Now, the nice thing is with that archer there, Hermit's on block, and the archer is just kind of shooting their own people as well. Oh, that's Hermit's first, oh, no. Snips was in a recovery coma. I was gonna say that's Hermit's first in a while. That was a pretty vicious fight all the way around. Oh, knocked out. Honestly, the unconscious might make them recover even faster. It's the interesting thing about animals and self-healing. Okay, well, now Hermit's on the spot again. It'd really be great if some others would wake up from their comas. Oh, man. This is something out of a horror movie. Go. He's right behind me, isn't he? Crabs are huge, aren't they? Think you saw the crab eyes for the first time? Are you messing with me, or is that, like, real? Like, actual? Mittens has the spirit. Oh man, there's Cannibal Hunter patrols? I mean, I knew that, but there's so many of them. I really messed myself up with the increased squad populations. I wonder if they will pursue or if they're kind of leashed. Did I increase squad size or amount of squads? Let's see what I'm currently at. Squad size, 1.75. I know you can't see. Hey, what's up, Frankie? How's it going? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What was the run today? Oh, you're new here. Well, let me introduce you. I'm Ad Noctum. I'm a variety streamer on Twitch and YouTube. I play Kenshi every Saturday and Sunday, and I make YouTube videos as well. Quick little crossbow run. We're on the other side of that today. We are the pincushion run, by which I mean we're doing our Crabmaster challenge. And we're trying to wipe out every faction, and I thought that the Cannibal Hunters would be a good step up from the Cannibals. And it turns out crossbows and turrets hurt a lot. Welcome in, Frankie. Y'all, if you are here for me and you don't know Frankie, Frankie does some really awesome guides on YouTube, does challenge playthroughs of Kenshi, pretty much a different run every stream. That wear damage, well, we do have a lot, but also I'm a, what is this, a P4 Mark II? Gonna follow Frankie, he's a beast. Oh, yeah, Frankie gets super deep into Kenshi on his playthroughs. So if you want to learn anything about how the game works, you can do it over there. Turrets do bonus damage like all ranged weapons off height, so if they're Watchtower of height, they do up to 50% bonus damage. Yeah, here they don't really, I mean, unless this counts as height. Like, we were here, and they were here. Now, once we were outside, yeah, when we're on the slope out front, their turrets hurt. We definitely messed them up. Luckily, we've got high toughness in the crabs. And, well, also high toughness in Hermit. So I think we're going to rebound, and everybody gains some stats. On those walls, they do bonus damage, too. 20% on wall level 4, roughly 10 on level 3. Yeah, they hurt. Turrets are the worst without armor. Honestly, even with the crab armor and the samurai leg plates, they were pretty bad. All right, I think what I might do, because we're going to be here a minute, we might throw our 2 beds down and have them swap out beds. By the way, Frankie, if you got to get out of here, no worries whatsoever. I appreciate the raid and all of the support. You're welcome to hang with us as long as you like, but don't feel like you have to stick around. See, it was good thinking to move behind this rock formation. Okay, who wants the second bed? I think we give it to Snips. Oh, did I not build the second bed? Okay. I did the Crab Raider tournaments. Not yet. Not yet. We started training in Mongrel, and then once we were trained up in the Fog Islands, then we went for the Cannibal Grand Wizard. We took out the Grand Wizard. We took out Meat Lord. We took out Boss Simeon, and then we decided that we were going to try the Cannibal Hunters, and that's where we are now. When more crabs, I do feel like now that these stats are getting up there, we could use a couple more crabs. We haven't had too much trouble feeding the 4 that we have. I do want to be cognizant of how many we take on, because we could quickly end up in a starvation sort of situation with how much they eat. Snips, like, in bed? No, Snips isn't in bed. There we go. Nice stats on Mittens. Thank you. Yeah, that was the one that stuck with us from the beginning. I started with 2 crabs, and it was Mittens and Crab Cake. And Crab Cake got knocked unconscious by a Holy Nation patrol and then butchered by Hungry Bandits. Mittens has been with us from the start. Might be able to take on Catlon with those stats. It's kind of the hope. I think we're going to have to pull some shenanigans by the time that we want to try to take on King and things like that. But we're just going to see how far we can take the Crabmaster. You know, you have to swarm a Leviathan with the crabs at some point. I've been asked to get the Mega Crab, too, so... Yeah, we're just gonna chill for a minute. Getting a lot better. I say we probably do get tougher before we try fighting the Cannibal Hunters again. Are these ones gonna aggro on us? Let's see. If so, I have to run and rapidly get some people out of bed. Yeah, the crabs are people. What of it? And also, I'm pretty sure we could go by Burns Tower and use the repair bed there. We know our group can take on the iron spiders. We don't want to let them get swarmed, but they can do it. PETA liked that. People establishing tactical alliances. And then in parentheses, with crabs. PETA. Surprised you didn't name him Crablon. Okay, so here's the thing. I do this hardcore, which means if my run dies, I just start a new run. I don't reload. Except you saw when we got stuck in the wall or on the cliff earlier. I came up with so many names, and not one of them was Crablon. Like, this was our 5th or 6th start, and I came up with unique names for every run, and I just somehow never thought of Crablon. Hey, thank you for the subscriptions on YouTube. Yeah, so while we're healing up, let me tell you about the YouTube. I just finished a Fogman rehabilitation run. You can see that whole stream on YouTube. And I'm editing the video. It's going to be a few hours long, so it's going to take me a couple more days to edit. We also have my blind first playthrough of Kenshi is on the YouTube. My solo hardcore rock bottom challenge with martial arts. And I have a video essay on Kenshi that I am pretty proud of called Kenshi Making Amazing Stories. So if you like Kenshi content and other indie games, then definitely check it out. I would love to have you over there. And if you have any content suggestions, let me know. Beef, you have great news. You just bought Kenshi. Let's go, Beef. Another one, another one. I swear I need a Kenshi affiliate code at this point. Lo-Fi, if you're watching... You know anybody, if you're watching and you know anybody in Lo-Fi, just, hey, hit me up. I'll do campaigns. So excited. I can't wait for you to get into this game. Okay, they kind of acted like they were gonna, yep, they're attacking us. Okay. So we need to wake Snips and Santa Claus. Also, Hermit should still have Taunt. Yeah, so we'll just go ahead and get them over here. Krusty's back down. That's a lot of blood. Mittens is back down. Snips is doing work, but is going to go unconscious, I think. Oh, that one archer all the way out there. Yeah, get him. Okay, go around the rock, so they have to come closer to us. Heal up, heal up, heal up. You have been considering giving Kenshi another go. Hope you enjoy it if you do. Bring it around town. Why do some of them look in better condition than before we got in the fight? Animals and their self-healing is really something. Oh, they're on hold and passive. Yeah, don't do that. Oh, there's more around the corner. Okay, try to get him. Believe in you, Krusty. And Santa. Have a good stream. Off to go eat now. Hey, thank you, Frankie. Thanks for the raid and the support. Get you some food. So here's the deal. We could definitely use somewhere to rest up and start again. Where would we go for that? Maybe the Hive Village. And the Hive Village would have a repair bed. Cyanide, what are we workshopping here? What is the base media? Or did you invent that from whole cloth? Okay, let's try the Hive Village. It's American Pie, but about the crab tournament.